What's up gamers, Lexi here with a Sorcerer update for the upcoming Season 10 PTR in Diablo 4. The public test run for Season 10 will be live soon, from August 19th to the 26th, and we already have patch notes available. Exciting updates are coming for the Sorcerer that I want to cover, including changes to Hydra and Crackling Energy and Chaos Armor, which is a new class of equipment. In this video, I'll be providing calculations and theorycraft to get a better idea of the changes in the patch notes. Keep in mind that the PTR patch notes are not final, as the purpose of a PTR is to provide feedback so adjustments can be made for the new season. Let's get started. The most popular build in Season 9 is the Hydra Sorcerer due to the newly added Ophidian Iris and reworked Serpentine aspect. The Hydra Sorcerer was difficult to ignore, as nearly everyone was playing this S-tier build to quickly level and push past pit tier 100. An incoming nerf to the build should come as no surprise. Serpentine aspect is a core part of the Hydra Sorcerer build, consuming all your mana to gain increased damage per point. In the Season 10 PTR, Serpentine's aspect damage per point of mana is being reduced from 1.5% to 0.5%. Let's calculate the damage difference that this change has on the Hydra build. A Hydra Sorcerer can have around 300 maximum mana depending on the setup. 300 mana consumed for the previous 1.5% increased damage per point results in a 450% increased damage, which is a 5.5 times multiplier. The same amount of mana consumed at the new 0.5% value results in a 150% increased damage, or a 2.5 times multiplier. Using the following formula to calculate percentage decrease, the Serpentine aspect change reduces total damage output by 54.5%, which is slightly more than cutting it in half. This nerf seems fair in my opinion. The current Hydra Sorcerer is too powerful compared to other builds within the class, and it should still remain a top build even after the nerf. While this comparison is accurate for a Hydra Sorcerer in the Eternal Realm, all hope is not lost if you play in Season 10, as the season theme provides massive boosts to damage that are specific to the build. Season 10 offers Chaos perks that can be slotted for a variety of bonuses. The Sorcerer's unique Chaos perk, Mana Shield, is the most interesting for Hydra. Mana Shield reduces maximum life by 99%, but any damage you would take is dealt to your mana before your life. Having no life might make survival difficult after consuming your entire mana pool, so I need to playtest it on the PTR. Mana Shield also increases mana regeneration by 5000% if you have not taken damage in the last 4 seconds. The massive amount of regen will be helpful to refill mana after consuming it with Serpentine aspect, especially after looking at the final line of Mana Shield. The most important benefit that Mana Shield provides for Hydra is the 400% increased maximum mana and 1 additional maximum mana for each point of intelligence. A well-geared Hydra Sorcerer can obtain around 4000 intelligence to add a massive amount of maximum mana with Mana Shield. Add 4000 to the base mana of 100 and then include the 400% increase for a total of 20,500 maximum mana without any other mana affixes on gear. Even with the nerfed Serpentine aspect value of 0.5% damage per mana, consuming 20,500 mana provides 10,250% increased damage, or a 103.5 times multiplier for Hydra. Compared to the 5.5 times multiplier we calculated for Season 9, Hydra would deal 18.8 times more damage in Season 10 by adding Mana Shield. This damage buff is so insane that it might have been an oversight. Maybe Blizzard didn't consider the potential of Mana Shield being used with Serpentine aspect. I expect this interaction to be changed after the PTR, either lowering the mana gained from Mana Shield or limiting the amount of mana that Serpentine aspect can consume in one cast. If the maximum mana affix on Axial Conduit is multiplicative with the Mana Shield's percentage increase, the total mana gets even crazier. Mana Shield isn't the only seasonal power for Sorcerer that Hydra benefits from. Mana-infused conjurations empower Hydras to deal 30% increased damage and create firewalls. The damage increase for Hydra is welcomed, but the firewalls most likely won't deal any noticeable damage compared to Hydra with its insane multipliers. Advanced Techniques enables your base core skill ranks to increase their damage by 20%. If the base wording here only means invested skill points, then this is already a 2 times damage multiplier. Finally, Explosive Combinations enables a combo points playstyle, with 3 casts of a basic skill increasing Hydra damage by 150%. Lightning-based sorcerers are receiving much love for the upcoming Season 10 PTR. The new unique item for sorcerers is the Galvanic Azurite Ring, which enables lightning damage to magnetize enemies, causing them to emit Crackling Energy and increase all lightning damage by 60%. Also, magnetized enemies hitting each other with Crackling Energy pull each other together to efficiently clear groups of enemies. The Crackling Energy effect might only seem like a utility to group enemies up, as its damage has been non-existent since the game's release, but there is some other interesting potential in the patch notes. The 60% lightning damage increase, combined with the multiple beneficial affixes, is enough to make this an amazing ring for any lightning-based build. Crackling Energy's base weapon damage is getting buffed for the second time, from 30% to 80%, which is 2.67 times more damage. Another buff to Crackling Energy comes from a rework to Esadora's Overflowing Cameo, granting a 10% damage increase for every level and shock skills you have equipped, and upon reaching maximum Crackling Energy, you rapidly unleash all charges to deal 80% increased damage. By equipping gear that increases skill ranks like Harlequin Crest, Ring of Starless Skies, and the Vex Rune, and then filling the skill bar with 6 shock skills, at least 100 levels can be obtained for Esadora's unique effect for a massive 1000% damage increase. Calculating Crackling Energy's base weapon damage buff and both multipliers from Esadora's Overflowing Cameo results in it doing a ridiculous 485 times more damage. Will this be enough to finally make a Crackling Energy build viable? I'll have to test it during the upcoming PTR and report back to you. Another buff worth mentioning is the Overflowing Energy Key passive, which gains 85% increased lightning damage, making it a solid choice for any lightning-based sorcerer build. I'm interested in testing updated lightning builds like Ball Lightning and Charge Bolts, along with different variants of Crackling Energy builds. The final update to cover for Season 10 is Chaos Armor, a more powerful version of existing unique items that can be equipped in different item slots. The example shown here is an ophidian iris that is equipped as a helm, instead of the amulet slot where it usually goes. The Hydra Sorcerer already has valuable helm options to equip with Harlequin Crest and Hair of Perdition, so ophidian iris would be better rolled on Chaos Pants, Boots, or Gloves. Equipping an ophidian iris Chaos Armor allows the Hydra Sorcerer to open up the slot for a legendary amulet with powerful affixes and an offensive aspect, significantly boosting damage output. Chaos Armor can only inherit the following list of specified unique items. Frozen Orb and Crackling Energy builds will also be able to move their unique amulets to another slot and equip a legendary amulet. Raiment of the Infinite becomes usable with Shroud of False Death. Meteor builds will have access to Harlequin Crest to reduce the charge cooldown of Starfall Coronet. Chaos Armor will be great for creating build flexibility and farming longevity. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more Diablo 4 content. I'm looking forward to testing the new update and creating builds for Season 10, so stay tuned. Until next time, peace out and happy slaying.